my favorite stuff. I like to talk about any kind of human behavior shit. I learned some stuff this year about women and guys. And so I think the theme tonight, we're going to talk about some secrets. I think it's time to unveil some secrets. Yeah, pick some stuff up. Look at the guys getting all fucking concerned. What's I just told every asshole in the room right now. What's secrets? I'm talking about funny man. What are you doing? I'm on a date tonight. Don't fuck me, dude. Guy code. Guy code. I will respect the guy code, but we're going to talk about a few things. We'll start with the girls, because there's a few things that need to be said. I learned, okay, this is great. I learned this, I thought this was like a myth. This was something that like girls, you just goofed on us and like giggled behind our back. But this is true, that if a bunch of women that are total strangers, right, never met each other ever before, start a job together, like an office job, that your vaginas sync up with one another like wireless wires. Kind of like a signal or a beacon via vagina. Sonar. You want to bleed on the same day? We're going to need the 11th. Let's all bleed on the 11th. Mark it on your calendar. The 11th. Period. What is that? How? That's some weird universe stuff right there. Like, that's like salmon swimming upstream to die when they were born weird. I don't fucking get that either. Nobody is waiting for you, salmon. Maybe because guys don't have anything like that, we can't relate. Guys have that. What if I got an erection and every guy in here is going to have an erection? Just living in a world of erections. Just guys walking around the malls going, who's thinking shit? Come on, man, a birthday gift. Let's knock it off for me. I'm going to fly around your taste, I don't care. Something. That aside, the thing that I picked up on, which I'm really fascinated by, and I like to really look right at the girls because I got you. I'm going to out you right now. This, fellas, once you hear this, there's a thing your girl, your wife does, right? I don't know what you call it. I call it the challenge game. I'm going to call it the challenge game. And I know about it. Look at the girls trying to act like they don't know. What is this thing? What? The challenge game is what? I don't know what you call it, but basically what this is, guys, and I picked up on it, your girl, there's this thing, this test they like to pull on us, where it's like, sometimes several times a week, they will do this, combination of things. They ask a random question. It's a random question coupled with a random question at an inopportune time. Not the time or the place for this particular question. I'm a little confused by it. And then after the question's asked, there's answer A and B, and they're both fucking wrong. Okay? No way to answer it. That's what makes the whole thing so convoluted and polluted. There's no way out of this. But I figured out a little tell, as they say in poker. There's a little hint, so you know when the question is coming. There's a little thing that girls always do to get themselves ramped into this. And I always hear it now. Here it is right here. The first half of the first sentence is always the same. Okay? First sentence, if you're sitting, you're trying to get your work done on the computer, your girl comes into the room, she stands behind you for a second quietly, and it always starts with this. What would you do followed by some crazy mumbo jumbo. You better be ready to do the jig-jig, man. This thing is random. One time I'm driving with my girl, okay? She's driving the car. I'm in the passenger seat. Apparently we're low on gasoline. She turns to me out of the blue and she goes, what would you do if I didn't tell you we were about to run out of gas? And then I just let us run out of gas. I was like, you're asking me what would I do if you knowingly let us run out of gas? I would call you a fucking asshole. Don't do that. Are you thinking about doing that? This is a very dangerous road and you're letting us run out of gas. Are you carded soon to be retarded? One time, a couple years ago for Thanksgiving, she's making all the food all day long. You just smell this pungent wafting of deliciousness. She comes into the living room, she goes, what would you do if I took all the food? I prepared it and I threw it away. What would I do? I'd walk up to Subway and get a footlong, but I'd be pissed. I'd be ruminating about this the whole time, going, why is this bitch throwing away fresh meat? It's unnecessary behavior. I think the big one for me me, very telling, was I took her to a baseball game earlier in the year, and we're standing outside. We're waiting to be scanned to, go into the stadium, and she's standing there. She's holding our tickets. There's two things I know about women. You love to hold tickets, and you don't want a table. You want a booth, and you'll wait 11 minutes. Yeah, something about a table maybe blocks the beep, 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 beep. I don't know if it's like something that... She's holding the ticket, and then she turns back, she goes, "What would you do?" After they scanned me, I took my ticket and your ticket, and I went in, and I didn't come back for... I don't know, maybe backtrack this entire relationship, try to find my ex and work things out. Who knew? What really sucks about this, guys, now you're going to hear it all the time, trust me, now that you know, but here's what really blows. We're not allowed to participate in this game. Oh no, you're not allowed to play. You can't. I tried. Once I knew about it, I was like, I gotta give that a shot. That's kind of cool, right? But no, you know what it is? Girls don't like it because as guys, we always take things just a little bit... My girl took me to a big family reunion. I was like, all right, I'm going to give it a shot. So I walked up to her. I was like, hey, baby, what would you do if I came out of your mother's bedroom covered in blood going, we got to get out of here? No, that's not funny, Dave. I know, it's not funny. This is your mom's blood. We got to go. What would you do? It was funny. I'd say, come here, you're going to see what I did to your mom. Come here. No, this is going to be good. Come here. And what I realized, once I was onto this, my own theory / hypothesis, I realized that guys, we actually do play a version of this game with each other when it's just a couple of your buddies. But when we play with each other, it's a little more salacious, a little more deviant, fucked up. When guys play with each other, it's almost not to be repeated. That's how sinister it is. I'll give you an example. One time I'm driving with a buddy of mine, right? We stop at a red light. We're sitting waiting for the light to turn. Just quietly, we both casually look over. There's a daycare on our right. My buddy turns to me and goes, dude, what would you do if when we looked in the window of that daycare, we saw a teacher blowing a little boy who was crying? Would we drive away or go in and kick his ass? Like, no, we would definitely go in and kick his ass, absolutely. He goes, all right, check it out. What if after we looked in the window and saw the weeping little boy getting blown by the teacher, you looked down and I had an erection? I would deal with that later. Can you not add a Third Amendment to this horrible Dateline NBC episode you're creating in front of me, you fucking hooligan? These are all my friends too, that everybody started to have families, babies, all that stuff.